that, what happens here? Oh man, this quality really does suck. Maybe I just need to get a new camera. Camera. It just may actually be the camera and not the software. Huh. All right. Amazon, here we come. Uh, what else? I would really like this type of group and community. It would be amazing. Well, that's what I'm putting it forward, right? And then, of course, for the men, we will have our space. Well, more on that on Friday, right? For the men's space, because I've heard you guys, I've listened, and yeah, yep, it's important. You guys are important, and it's a lot of training that we need to get done, right? There's a lot of soft skills that we need to build as well. A lot of skills we need to build: communication skills, dealing with our emotions, expressing our emotions, sorting out, isolation, building intimacy amongst each other. Very, very important because we need it first and foremost as men, and then you know uh the women in our lives need us to be receiving that from each other. Just my bio: full-time single father. I'm glad you're sticking it out, brother. Yeah, we got too many men with kids who are not being the father, man. Focus on my daughter, haven't dated. And thank you for the subscription, brother. That is, I appreciate that. That's wow, thank you. Uh yeah, I mean, I don't know what that's like personally, right? I wouldn't know what it's like to have your daughter and not date it. And I'm sure there's times where you're like, hey, I would like to have, a woman around, uh, um, not just for yourself, but just to kind of build out or fill out or fulfill the dynamic in the home, I imagine. Um, that may be a thing. So like those are things that we'd be able to address specifically in the men's group, right? So not the greater community group, but with the men specifically, we'll be able to address things like that. Because there are a number of single fathers. There's a few of them actually here in that are part of the community. They're single dads, right? And I've had some, private conversations with some of these brothers, and we were both victims of her mother's infidelity. As the adult, I focused on her happiness. Well, brother, I mean, how much love to you, man. That's you are doing God's work right there. You're doing the work. There's nothing more to say about it. You're doing the work. That's it. That's huge. And that's something that is not spoken about much of either, right? What is it? What's it like when I mean we touched on it last weekend a little bit with the sister, but what it's like when the mother is not out, present in the home, right? What happens then? How does that affect the child? How does that affect the husband, the father, right? What's the gap that's being left there? That's good, Jem. Just cuts and stuff from work, some bruising from work. Well, more cuts, not bruising. Yeah, right, but it can be very, very difficult, very challenging as well. Streaming. Hey, we gotta get equipment, guys. So the YouTube thing, we're probably not gonna be live streaming on the YouTube. We might not because the quality sucks. It is horrific. I don't know how to make it better. Um, yeah, meaning, yeah, and for a mother to leave the daughter, I mean, that's I mean, it happens, right? It's not, Oh, I could do a countdown in here? See, this is dope. I could have a countdown for the live before we begin. Anyway, I had to put the personal aside, always done what I could to support. There you go. I mean, it's brother, man, there's so much of these things that